Yo, how y'all doing? It is your boy Jordan. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Alright, listen. Okay, I react to quite a lot of things on this channel, mostly like K-pop, stuff like that, music-wise. But the one thing I've never really shown on this channel is the things that I'm actually interested in outside of like the K-pop factor and new world music that I've never listened to before and stuff like that is football. I'm a massive fan of football, okay? There's not really much more to say about it, you know. I'm a Blackburn Rovers fan. I've grew up around Blackburn Rovers all my life. When I was younger, you know, when you're younger, you don't really understand like what team to support. So I support whatever team at the time, but as I got older, you know, I kind of just fell into the place of like supporting my hometown club, going to the games, stuff like that. It's super fun, and the atmosphere is something that is probably undescribable to a lot of people who've never been to a football game. I would suggest anyone who's never watched football live to go to a game with a couple of fans in, and it is just something that's different level. The person next to you you don't know becomes your best friend when you score a goal, and then you don't speak after the goal. You know what I mean? It can be that simple. But yeah, make sure you go to it. But we're going to be looking at Heung-min Son. This guy is phenomenal. There's not really much more to say about this guy. He is actually phenomenal. He is absolutely torn the Premier League up, and he's becoming probably right now, if not the best player in the Prem. It's really hard, but he's up there right now. He's absolutely firing on all cylinders, doing amazing things. Let's have a watch of some of his insane skills and goals. Here we go. Sonaldo. Look at this, man. He just drives at people. It's crazy. Just gets the ball and runs. No messing. See, the thing is, so far, what I'd say, they've not really showed the best clips probably of him, but what I will say about Son specifically is that he's not necessarily known for his skill. It's his just pure driving at players. He's just power drives at them, you know. He's not necessarily outpacing them. He is fast, obviously. He's rapid. But it's just like the way he just runs at players, you know. He doesn't have that fear. If he gets tackled, he gets tackled. He has no fears. I'm going to get the ball. I'm just going to drive at the players. You know what I mean? That's his job, and he does it so well. He does nice footwork though. Woo! Boot legs as well. Oh, near post. Who's seen that pigeon fly across the screen then? Oh, Sonaldo with a couple of step overs. Look at that. He made the defender fall over as well. See, it's this right there that just that drive. He wants the ball. He just always wants the ball. I think a lot of football players these days are so scared to make a mistake because they'll get crucified by fans. Don't get me wrong, like. Not like back in the days where YouTube wasn't like, people wouldn't speak about football games and they wouldn't speak about like what went on in the game, stuff like that. No one really made videos about it and stuff like that. So it was mostly just at the games. You know, if you were pissed off with a player, you'd be like, fucking stop being a lazy cunt. You shout at him, come on, put your fucking feet up, or you shout at the manager, get him off. You know what I mean? Like, whereas these days, a lot more players get crucified, but it's football, you know, you can't always have a good game. You can't always be the best you're going to be. It's natural. Even the best players in the world have days, like, don't play particularly well all the time. Ronaldo, Messi, you know what I mean? Like, them two players right there, they don't always play extremely amazing. So you can't expect certain players who aren't in their league to be able to keep up an extremely good performance day in, day out. It does happen. Not everyone has a great day, you know? Whoop! Oh, I thought I thought we were bins then. I thought we were top bins. Look at that. Look at that. You're not catching this guy, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Composure to a T. Look at that, man. Right now, like, I think he's probably the best South Korean footballer, right? Probably by a country. I've not heard of too many massive names South Koreans, you know, like who are at top flight football. I think there's only been a minimal amount, and I think by far he is probably the best player to have played. Is it? Yeah, he's got to be, surely. I'm pretty sure what is it, Wang Yi-chan? I'm pretty sure he's rising up these days, you know what I'm saying? He's another football player. But yeah, man, Heung-min Son is probably the best South Korean / probably one of the best in the Premier League right now. Obviously, these clips aren't the greatest, if I'm honest. You know, actually, do you know what? Even though I'm recording, I probably should edit this. We'll say Heung-min Son Burnley goal. We'll just type in this. Now this, we don't want the highlights. We literally just want the goal. Okay, this goal is spectacular. So he's got it from his own box. Let's drive. Just keeps driving. Look at that, bro. Look how many players are around him, and he just that and scores. Now that, I mean, I hate Burnley with a passion. You know what I'm saying? I hate Burnley. That is getting nominated for I'm pretty sure, was it the goal of the month, something like that, player of the month, whatever it was. It was some type of nomination. But yeah, I hate Burnley. The Blackburn Rovers rivals, the team I support, they've been rivals since before I was even born, I believe, and everything else, you know. So I hope Burnley get relegated. Facts. But yeah, man, you know, the one thing I will say is, if anyone's a Blackburn Rovers fan and you're watching this and you want to scrap Burnley fans and stuff like that, stop being an idiot. But yeah, apart from that, it's cool. Yeah, man, Heung-min Son is a different level when it comes to football. He's just beat everyone's expectations by a country mile in my eyes. I didn't really know too much about him when he first came to the Prem or anything like that. I really didn't. It was actually my cousin who kept mentioning him. He kept saying Sonaldo. I was like, who the fuck are you talking about? You talking about Ronaldo? And he was like, no. And then next thing you know, I'm here. It's crazy how much he's actually just shown, essentially. He's shined, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? He's turned up and he's become an absolutely fantastic player. So well done to Heung-min Son. He is an absolutely sensational footballer. Deserves a lot of praise and rewards, and hopefully one day I could meet him. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? With that being said, it's been your boy Jordan, man. That's Heung-min Son for you. He's got some absolute skill. Take care. Peace.